Shout out my boy Terrence, man.
Mr. Terrence.
Double T. Make sure I go subscribe to Terrence.
What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I last dropped tier list video, and this one is going to be on Ye's long anticipated album Vultures 2, which was supposed to drop way back in March, but didn't see the light of day until August 3rd, to which it would finally be released on the streaming platforms. Besides that, let's get into it. So first we got Slide. I'm going to put this in okay, as this song sounds like the intro to like THX, like in the movies, like the stuff you used to heard. So I'm gonna put this in okay. Next, we got Time Moving Slow. And with the use of the interminable ultras in the beginning of the song and throughout the song, I like that. TY's verse is also lit, and Kanye's mumbling and his verse is also great. So we're gonna put this as a good song. Next, we got Field Trip. Now this one, I find this to be a very great song in my opinion, as Don Toliver's inaudible chorus reminds me of Sits for AR with his baby ass voice. Then we got Cardi's verse on this song, which was expected on the track, because I heard the leaked version of this track already, as well as, you know, Ye and TY cooked on this as well. But Kodak's part, it was unexpected, and it wasn't really not needed for the track. I would put this at fire, but it'd be better if they just remove Kodak, you know, verse off this track. So we're gonna put this at fire. Next, we got Fried. Boy, don't play with me, which is practically Carnival Part 2. Like, just listen to it for yourself. Not really much to say about this track, and I'm gonna just put it at fire. There's no feature needed on it either, so this is just Carnival Part 2. Next up, we got Isabella.
You better buy me those fucking shoes.
I don't know what the point of this is other than this is an interlude, and this isn't even a good interlude, so I'm just gonna put this on skip because I'm not gonna even listen to this either way. Next up, we got Promotion.
I just put a bitch on about another nigga hoe. I just put your bitch on another bitch and hit them both.
Now, I haven't heard a song from Future since his albums Still Don't Trust You, but by the sounds of it, he cooked on this with his usual way he'd sound on songs he'd be featured on, as well as Ye and TY also did their part on this, so we're gonna put this as a cool song. Next up, we got Husband.
The only thing you really need is a husband.
Now, I really haven't listened to melodic Kanye singing that much, but this track, it seems like he put quite well on this one, so I'm gonna put this one on good. Next up, Lifestyle.
She ready.
Next up, we got Lifestyle. Now, the annoying loud vocal throughout the song makes it difficult for me to listen to the song. Also, they used the parts from the previous song, Husband, and integrated it into the outro of this song. And I thought I was listening to the same song again. I'd rate this higher if the Look What's Up wasn't throughout the song, as well as the repeat of Husband. So I'm just gonna put this in an okay song. Next up, we got Maybe. This song sounds like it's unfinished, like it sounds like mid, but I'd say this is a bad song. Not even mid, it's just bad. It just sounds unfinished. Next up, we got Bomb. Now, the screaming at the beginning of this track already made this track bad, and the fact that Kanye's kids are on this song with them just yapping and screaming and then North speaking Japanese a lot. This song is just annoying, so this is just a trash song and I would skip it if I heard it. Next, we got River.
I got a bitch in Belize. Might be pregnant and this ain't a tease. I was telling my slime not to leave.
Overall, this seems like a really great track, as Young Thug's verse on this is really lit, and Ye's verse on this track really puts it out well for this track. Another great song and a great outro for the next song, 530, so I'm gonna put this on cool. So we got 530.
You don't really love Ye, go listen to Drake, bitch.
But it sounds like the same version as the unreleased version. But it still sounds alright. Ye cut on the track as usual. And this sounds like something I can fall asleep to with the lullaby sounding instrumental. And the Drake mention on the song. So I'm gonna say this is a this is a cool song. Put on cool. Next up we got Dead. As this is a more heavy auto-tune 808 heavy bass track from the other songs. Something that I'd bump in the car with auto dirk. This song really sets it up for what it's for. Fire track overall. Next we got Forever Rolling.
No comparison on 1-1.
Now this sounds similar to Lil Baby's appearance on Donda, so I'll stand with that. I'm not really a big fan of Lil Baby and his music. This is just an alright song, so I'll just put this as an okay song. Next up, we got Sky City.
In the sky, we just fly.
Now, I haven't heard from Designer since the Life of Pablo album. Seems like this was just the ad-lib that he got to do in this song, so he's not really that much put into this song either. But the only appearance he gets is the background vocals, and it sounds like Kid Cudi. And of course, this album he had to mention the Jews. Anything else alone, this beat and all, this track is a vibe and all. So I'm gonna put this as a good track. Next up, we got My Soul. This song kind of sounds like something that could be on Jesus King up until the Adidas diss that Kanye drops on them. But other than that, I'd put this song on okay. Next up, we got Take Off Your Dress.
Person, I want you dressed up, so I can undress ya.
I can't really say much about this song other than this song is just regular. Or no, not regular, not regular. Maybe we'll put it in good. It's a good track. Next up, we got Believer. This track just sounds very rushed, and Kanye's few-word verse is what makes this track very bad. The Charleston White intro, I don't get what the point of it was, but I guess it was to say believer in terms of song, but I feel like this is a throwaway song because Ty's just repeating his verse and Kanye only had to say a few words, so I'm gonna put this in a bad. It could have been done better if it was mixed better or done better, but that's me. Next up, we got Drunk. Now, I don't really listen to Spanish music, but this song overall doesn't sound that well. And Peso's verse in this song with that autotune just sounds really, really bad. I do not like the sound of how this autotune sounds. And it doesn't sound like the song belongs on the album. And also, Kodak's feature does not really help this track at all. Even regardless of Ty's melodic part singing on this track, it still doesn't help. So I'm also add this into the bad song list. Next up, we got Gun to My Head. This song, which is a later release to the album, sounds way better than the previous few tracks I just listened to. And I think that Cudi's presence on this track helped Ye cook on this track. So I'm going to put this in cool. As of now, we got Can You Be? Now, the real sound on this track sounds very distorted throughout this track. The way it just sounds very horrid. But with Travis being on the song and the way it was delivered, I'd say this would be the regular track out of the deluxe songs. So I'm gonna put this in regular. What I'm gonna do is quickly rearrange some of these tracks around.
Boy, don't play with me, it's not free.
Overall, this album is much more all over the place compared to Vultures 1, as some of the tracks sound like they're poorly mixed or have the use of AI supposedly in some of these tracks. Like the quality is dropped as well, it sounds like, as this album was supposed to drop back in March, but the quality was still not even there. And with Ye dropped recently, it doesn't seem like some of these tracks are even finished. Especially from the extended deluxe edition. Now, I'm not saying that all songs are bad, but he still managed to deliver and cook on some tracks. So overall, I'm gonna give this track a 6.5 out of 10. Anyways, that's been my tier list for Vultures 2. Now, it's been a while since I made a video, and it's just been with me having to be motivated to make a video and all, since I'm busy with work and shit. But if y'all got any other genres or ideas that you want me to talk about, or do another tier list similar to this one, comment down below who, or message me on Instagram, and I'll consider those ideas. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell button, and I'm out of here.
You know I like hip hop, but I'm see me freaky fuck.